Okay, look, hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I got a little bit sane. I got a little bit sane. I got a little bit. I got a little bit sane to where I can talk a little clearer. But bro, this shit will not turn off. Like this trip was wild. This trip is still going right now. Like I was seeing hella octopus. I was seeing these yellow octopus creatures. Bro, look, it was almost like this layer of reality. It was like I was in three different layers of reality. Like I was in like an Egyptian looking layer, and then it was like an alien layer, and then it was like this layer, which were that shit was crazy, bro. This shit is man. Hey, for the ones that like was like just witnessing this experience, this shit was fucking beautiful as shit, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. This was a beautiful ass experience because okay, I was like able to see clearer now. Like from what I was trying to explain earlier about like the God thing, right? Like so after I got off the live, like that's why I named this live the God complex. Because once you start understanding once I got off the live, bro, I was able to like even go like I was able to see a lot more. It was like a whole lot more like bro, I was seeing like people people and us die or in so many different ways like from this God complex. That's why I named this video the God complex because everybody doesn't understand what God is. God, I'm going to say it again, bro, ruler, king. You feel me? Follow me. You can't follow nothing else. That's the God thing, right? So as I dove deeper into seeing that and knowing it, like I was able to just to see like all the people that died behind this thing, behind the God thing. And oh my God, bro. It was so sad. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was hella painful. It was like painful and sad at the same time because just watching it happen, being able to see it and witness it, like it's like I don't know how the hell. Like I'm even asking myself, like how the fuck, how the fuck am I even seeing this shit? But it's like weird because as you seeing it, you feeling it, you feeling the pain, you feeling the you like people, you feeling the pain of everybody that passed away, like it's crazy because every time I get ready to come in and I get ready to talk, I already have a whole thing of what I'm about to say. But then once it starts to come and be put into words, it like kind of be all over the place. Probably because I'm still tripping. This shit ain't turned off yet. And like I was wanting it to turn off, but at the same time, like I'm going, hell no, keep going. Like, oh my God, because it feels good. But it's like at the same time, it's like it'd be a lot, bro. It'd be a lot, especially as a person, like us, like like you trying to be the individual that you are and being able to see all these different structures of life, or like the ones that passed away, like and like what they went through, like the pain behind it, bro, and the structure. Like it's kind of weird because if you think about it, like it was on some God complex shit. That's what it really was because it was like even when you think about slavery, when you think about the different wars, it's always it's a God complex because like us as humans, you feel me? Like, put it like this, like, like within the experience, like, because like I said, life is infinite, right? So, God being in life, us, we couldn't just be infinite in life as one entity. Like me right now as True Life Stories, I couldn't be in life and just be infinite in life by myself. You feel me? Like that, like it was impossible. That's why we keep doing it in layers. Like it's almost like your thoughts, like your thoughts, how you have moments. You feel me? That's what we are. Like we are just moments in life. Like each aspect of us, each person, each time one of us uh, uh, comes into life and live, it's just a moment. It's just a moment in life. You feel me? Because that's how we have to do it. Because, like I told you, life is something separate than what God is. Now, when you get into the God complex, God is what? Ruler, king, controller. Like now think about that though, right? It's almost like the controller, meaning that, okay, it has to be this way. I want it done this way. But it's not happening that way. But I'm just saying, like, bro, this shit is so deep, bro. This to me, this shit is deep because I never looked at it like that. I always looked at it like, God, the creator of life. So therefore, but then when you go, like right now, if you go and you type in God on Google, just type in God on Google and say, what I typed in, wait, hold on, let me see real of reality, of your reality or the reality that's being generated for us by us. You feel me? Like it's almost like a complex. So it's like the God thing. Once we start searching for it, now we have that complex. So anything outside of that, bro, we just be wanting to destroy. Like really we want to destroy because we don't understand that it's not what it says it is. Like we don't understand that the God thing is not a good thing. Like, but if you really think about it, right? Like like Donald Trump. Donald Trump got the God complex. And what happens if anybody goes against Donald Trump? Even when Donald Trump is wrong, what happens? You feel me? He said, I'm going after everybody. I don't care who you are. You feel me? Whether you the media, the news, you feel me? You can be a comedian. You feel me? I'm going after you. You feel me? Oh, presidents, whatever. Like it's a complex. It's a certain way to where it's like, okay, you're king, you're ruler. Like everything has to be the way that you want it. And if it's not, anything goes against it, it gotta be destroyed. Like type shit, bro. This shit is fucking man. I said, man, I'm deep in it. I'm deep in it. But I just had to come say that. Cause it was like weird because I had started seeing like I said, like the different structured layers of reality that I was seeing of like it was this one and then like under this layer it was like this weird like alien looking one, but under that it was like an Egyptian like one. It was fucking dope as shit though, bro. It was hella dope. But I think that's just all the movie of the shit. You feel me? And it's like just it's not the it's not the reality. It's like it's almost like it's the reality, but it's a reality that was already structured. You feel me? It was something that was already structured. It was like almost like if like people that come into the United States from a different country, Like now, you come from another country, you come into the United States. The United States is structured. You got to be like what's here. You can't be your own thing. You gotta adapt to what's here. So it's almost like that, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. But yeah, I'm like going. I just kind of wanted to. I wanted it to turn off, but then every time I get to that point to where I want to turn off, I want it to keep going. Cause like I said, like, damn, every time I get to the point to where I want to come and say what I was saying, it like kind of it goes away. I hate that. I hate that. That's the part that I don't like, but I like it though. But like I was seeing, like when I was seeing like the yellow octopus, like and it's not even an octopus. Like put it like this, bro. This damn thing is like a creature that 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 will fill up your whole vision, and you want to call it the octopus because it got tentacles like an octopus, but it got not eight tentacles, it got hell of them, all different sizes, all different sizes. And I don't even know what this creature even does or why it's even there, bro. But it got hella tentacles like an octopus. And the shit is just, I don't know, bro. That should be crazy. It'd be crazy. It'd be crazy. But I'm just like, I think I'm still stuck on the God thing, bro. The whole God complex. Cause it's like, that's what it is. And everybody, that's the thing that everybody tries to be or try to go after or or try to come in contact with, like even with the psychedelics or with anything, or with the but like it's weird because like when you really think about it and you pay attention, how come, okay, how come, why is it so easy for somebody to have the God complex but be able to deceive people? Like that's the part that I think was getting me because like I'm going, okay, you got priests, you got people like Charles Manson, you got people like you got other people that were like even psychedelic users that that you, the one mama lady that everybody was following. You feel me? Because once you get that God complex, the God thing, it rules all. It's the one thing that rules all because it's the creator of what we see, of reality, of what we understand within reality. Like it's fucking weird as shit because we'll go. It's like think how deceiving that is because it will go. Okay, yeah, when you reach the God level, it's only love, but we know for a fact that when we go back and we read like the Old Testament, the New Testament, and the different things that they were saying about how God, like once you get the God complex, you follow what I say. Them people over there, I don't like them. They're evil. They're not my people. Go destroy them. You feel me? God complex. So every person that even gets that shit, bro, you stuck in the trap. Like you have the God complex because this is the one thing that you're always like, you kind of use it to get by because that's the only thing that you can see. That's the highest level of authority to us. And it's like, fuck, bro. But you don't understand. Okay, you're telling me that when like it's not okay if a human go and destroy a human, but if God go and destroy, like if if a country is fighting another country and destroying the people in that country behind their beliefs, you feel me? If God was, it's okay because God said it was okay. You feel me? Like think about that. Like he had the Israelites go and take over all these different countries. Like he had them basically go and like destroy a whole people because these people You feel me? Didn't have the same beliefs, or these people didn't have the same thing that they had. So now think about it, right? So the God complex. That's what I'm gonna call it now. I'm gonna call it the God complex because it don't matter which belief of God or what God you believe in. That God is right there is gonna overrule any other God that's actually out there. You feel me? And you're gonna let that happen. You're gonna make that happen. You're gonna put in the work. The thing is not gonna actually put in the work because the thing don't have to do anything. All it has to do is sit back and make sure that you believe, that you have the understanding, that you see what it is. You feel me? And it's like weird because I think that's like even with the love and all the different things that we have, like I always questioned all this shit because I it never made sense. If the highest authority was God and it was just all love, that fucking shit don't make sense. It just don't no more to me. It doesn't. It can't because when you think love, like it's gonna be subjective. Like everybody don't share the same love. Everybody don't share the same beliefs. Like that's just what it is. So it's like when you even reach that higher level of thinking that you did something because oh you seen the love thing. No, bro, this shit goes beyond that. Because now these you gotta understand these feelings, these thoughts, all this shit is just programs. That's it. Programs. So when you try to go, okay, damn, I'm gonna reprogram myself. Like even thinking that, okay, I'm gonna reprogram myself. When you reprogram yourself, you just reprogramming yourself to be programmed again with the same program because you can't step outside. It's hard to get outside of the program that God created. God created a program. He like, and it's almost like I said, bro, being inside the video game, inside the PlayStation, and trying to step outside the PlayStation and go over to Xbox. It's like no, this right here, this portion right here, like PlayStation is this guy's PlayStation. Xbox is like this God's world. Is the Xbox that's the God of that world, of that reality. This one over here is the God of this reality, which when you it's the same God, but oh my God, bro. See, I hate to try to explain this shit because like even trying to explain it is like damn. Trying to make sense of it will make it not make sense. It'll make it like that's the weird part. It'll make it not make sense. But it's weird because you once you see the program, you'll see the program is always made for you to lead. It leads you to the same place. It leads you to the same understanding. It don't even matter what like whether you're going through Google, whether you're going through Safari, it doesn't matter. Like all the programs still lead you back to the same place. But then I'm gonna go back to the God complex because this is the thing that I was on. Like, golly, I'm still tripping hard, bro. My shit should have been worn off. Like 2 hours ago, I should have been done. But like I said, I'm still getting visuals. I still see visuals and I still see shit happening. But oh man, back to the God complex. Like think about the God complex, the king, the leader, you feel me, the controller, like the controller, the one that controls the matrix that you're in. So it's like, everybody start to follow that shit, bro. It's like it's kind of weird because I think like I was saying, damn, where was I going with this, bro? I done got myself lost because I'm seeing shit. But I'm happy that I can actually talk coherently. Like the last video, I was like, it seemed like I was like all over the place. I couldn't even grasp my words. even trying to explain what I was seeing because that shit was wild as shit. Like the dogs was colds, and even the slurping noises. Every time I think about that, that shit was it was dope. I said I got to do it again. I hate to say it because I'd be like I'm gonna be done. I ain't doing this shit no more because sometimes it just seemed like you just went kind of too far. And then I feel like I went far once that last time, once I seen God separate from what life was. And then even God like us, like, because we are God, not knowing. We are God in life, trying to figure out life, trying to explain life, trying to say to one another what life is. But we are God trapped in this thing that we can't figure out. So we're trying to make sense of it at the same time while living in it and being it. You feel me? It's like, and then just think though, once we actually get to the point to where we understand it and we actually know what it is and we actually really have control over it. Like we're trying to get to the point to where we can code this shit ourselves. And like that's the like because God, like, man, I'm gonna say it again. God came into life like God was probably the first one that figured out and understood what life God like life showed God who he was, that it was like the power that he had within it, and then trying to control it and make it and rule over it. So that's why even us, like we try to rule over each other. Like you see it playing out in the mirror effect within life. But like I said, bro, life is its own shit. Life is its own shit to where you can't control it. You can't. You can't. Like it's impossible. It's impossible to control life because like if you think about it, anything that gets created to in life becomes alive. Like any thought, it comes alive. Like cars, like stuffed animals, ceiling fans, anything, any thought that's brought into life from us, it becomes, and that thing becomes its own being. It becomes its own thing that continues to grow by itself. It doesn't need anything else. It's going to keep on like we do, like how we do as humans. Like we keep going, from person to person to person to person, and we have babies, and we grow stronger. Anything that we bring or make into reality, it does the same thing. We started off with straw huts, you feel me? And now look, we got mansion looking style houses built out of all type of shit. I'm just saying, everything is like kind of mirroring itself within life because like I said, life is its own thing. Life has always been its own thing, which is fucking dope as shit once you start to understand it, because then you kind of lose the God complex of thinking that God got control over life. You lose that because you're trying to, like, you'll take on the God complex and you'll try to control life like we do it ourselves. We try to control what this person does, what that person should say. Like you develop that same complex of trying to have control over something that you can't control. It's just being, it's just going every which way. You feel me? And I said, damn. I said, yeah. So I'm losing that, bro. That whole God thing, you can mess me with all that now. I ain't even playing. You feel me? So it's a code within the program of the controller that's trying to control the game, which the game is its own thing. You feel me? So if you're programmed by the controller, you're gonna follow the program. Why you think we see everybody following this same program? Like they try to disguise it, they try to name it other things, they try to put other clothing on it, but it's the same thing. And it's like over and over and fucking over again, bro. I'm telling you, I be tired of the shit. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie. Like it's like, and life will do that. Like it will program you to accept certain things that you don't really have to accept, but you're taught because this is what these people did. Remember our ancestors, they did this. So we got to follow them. And it's like, not really, not really. They're not here no more. It's our turn now. We have to develop a new way of thinking, a new way of understanding for now, for what is now, not what was then, because their understanding, ours is stronger, ours is better. Like we can like like that's why that's what the time did. The time transformed us from, sacrificing our babies and doing all the bullshit to what we are now. And but we I think this is why we can't develop and we can't move forward. It's hard to move forward, like we because we got to live in the old shit. Because it's like, oh, we got to listen to what they said, because they said, well, this is what God is, and this is what this is, and they didn't know what the hell they was talking about. You feel me? They kind of had it, but really they didn't. They didn't understand it. That was their way of understanding in order to try to control life. But life can't be controlled. Life is its own thing. Life is doing what it does best, creating, being everything at once. Like, think about that. Life is doing that. It's being everything at once. You feel me? And then you have an entity that come into life, or that that notice itself in life, and it tries to have control over that, control over the things that are going on in life, but it can't control it. Like how you gonna control some shit that's already going? It's already happening. It's already playing out. It's already doing. You feel me? Like it's kind of weird, bro, because like even on like when you think about your deep trips and your deep experiences of going back and even stepping in front of what we thought God was, it was an illusion. It's always have been. Like even the God complex, it's an illusion. It's part of the program. It's part like it's all, bro. That shit is fun, bro. Hey, that shit is crazy. Like now that I'm seeing it now, like now that I'm seeing it now, it's a weird mentality to me. Like 2 days ago, I wanted, it was something that I would follow, but now after this, bro, I'm going, hell no. I can't. It's impossible. Like, I seen all the people that suffered and died behind it, behind that God complex that people have, that we have, because we want to be rulers. We want to be kings. We want to be this thing. But this thing is an illusion because you can't really rule over anybody or anything. You can try, like that's what you do, but then how long do kings last? Every time a king come, just like a president come and they go. Because they can't rule forever. It's impossible. It's impossible. It's not even a thing. There's nobody that can do that. Nobody can come into life but all the kings then try to do the same thing. They tried to. So they said, okay, King Harry the Fifth, King Harry the 19th. It didn't matter how many numbers you put on it. It wasn't the same motherfucker. You feel me? Like the same motherfucker keep rebirthing itself over and over again to try to control and have control over the same fucking kingdom. Like, bruh, that's the same thing, bro. As above, so below. That's the only thing I say. So when I'm saying something, just think as above, so below. You feel me? As within, as without. You feel me? Everything is mirroring itself. So everything that we look at God as being, That's what we are. That's who we are. So when you walk around with the God complex, thinking that, okay, yeah, God rules everything, yeah, you kind of look down on other people. Now I'm gonna say it again, bro. It took for me to be in this experience and watch, like, I seen hella people dying. I seen families crying, everything behind the God complex because it was a man walking around with the God complex trying to rule. Because I'm going to tell you again, God doesn't stand for what you think it stands for. God stands for king, for ruler, emperor. You feel me? You follow me or you get your head chopped off. That's just what it is. That's what it is. So that's why when you have we have it on the dollar. We have it on the dollar. In God we trust. You feel me? And then what is happening? People are dying behind the dollar. People are getting slain behind the dollar. Because what? In God we trust. Like, bro, this shit is not, it's clear as day now. To me, I don't know. I hope y'all see it. But I ain't gonna, I said, man, oh my God. I said, this shit is deep. This shit is hella deep. Life is hella deep. It's hella deep. And then you just kind of, I don't know, you kind of just see, you see the reality trap, and you like I hear people talk about I forgot what them things called. You hear people talk about certain stuff, and like it kind of just goes over my head sometimes, but I always keep it back there so I'll know. Okay, so I'll, when I'm tripping or I'm going through something, I can reflect on it, and see it in like full swing. And it was like it was a lot of things I was just kind of seeing in full swing that I was like going, damn, like they said it right. A lot of people say things right about the things that try to control life, or you feel me, like it's God trying to control life. Durr, you feel me? Like, or trying to control you or take over you or have you be a certain way. You think about it, right? If you you don't really need God to be a loving person. I hate to say this, but I'm saying it. Fuck what you think. You don't really need God to be a loving person. It's just once you put God into it, right? And if don't nobody follow the God that you believe in, that's where the conflict starts. That's where if don't okay, matter of fact, if don't nobody believe in your God or the God that you think is God, that's where the conflict starts. That's when life becomes a problem with that person. Problematic. Because we're all taught to believe something or to believe in this thing. We never know what that thing is. We just was programmed to believe it. To believe that was the one supreme, all say it all ruler. You feel me? Like, and just think about it though, because when you were a kid coming into life, you thought your parents was the ruler, and then your parents had to say no. There's somebody above us. That's God, and they programmed you to believe that God was above them, which was like fucking crazy as shit. What it say? We live. Yeah. Oh yeah, that movie, huh? Like fuck, bro. That shit is crazy though, bro. This was a wild ass trip. This was a wild ass experience. Like like I always want, but I think I always kind of like this is the place I wanted to be because like I always felt like it was always a program. I knew it because like once I started taking psychedelics, right? I said I always understood why my channel didn't blow up like it was supposed to because I said, damn, I'm like, I'm talking about psychedelics, but I don't talk about psychedelics how everybody else do. You got to understand, like everything is a program. Everything is ran like the program of things is fucking. It's just weird to me now. Like, and if you're not on that program, it's like news channels. Like, even when you hear newscasters or podcasters, they all sound the same. They sound alike because they're feeding you the same narrative. That's why when everybody blow up or they get into a certain place, they have to sound like this. And if they sound like this over here, like, bro, it's like they ain't fucking with that. You have to sound like this. You have to sound proper. You have to, there's a certain way you have to be. And there's a certain way that you have to talk about things. And there's a certain way. And it's like, no, bro. Psychedelics, like, I love when Ozo say that. Psychedelics don't got no anchor on it. Why is everybody trying to anchor psychedelics down to be the thing that they think it should be? Oh, it should be this, and you should use it this way. No, that's the God complex. You don't understand what I'm saying. Hopefully, you start. Now, look, that's going to be my new slogan, the God complex. When you try to anchor down life and what's happening in life and say how life is supposed to be, it's the God complex playing out again, trying to control something that it doesn't have control over. You fucking don't got control over psychedelics. Nobody does. Because nobody really knows what it is. We're just taking it and it's giving us these experiences that's showing us something different. So why do people try to anchor it down and try to make it this or make it that? No, you can't put no anchor on it. It's impossible. It's like life. It's being everything. It's being its own thing. But when you come in with the God complex, again, what do? You try to control these things. So, like, I'm going to say it again, like, and what happens when you can't control it, right? You say, okay, damn, since I can't control it, then I'm going to make sure that everybody that fucks with it is going to do it my way. You feel me? Period. Period, point blank. They're going to do it this way and they're going to go about it this way because you feel me? I know it. I can't control it, but I'm going to make, I'm going to take over the whole, mainstream of the thing to where everybody's going to follow this way. So now once everybody start thinking this way, when they see somebody doing something outside of the norm, they go, oh, you ain't supposed to do it like that. It's supposed to be spiritual. It's supposed to be this. It's supposed to be, that's the fucking God complex. Nigga, you don't control this shit. You don't control psychedelics. You don't control life. You don't nobody control this. This thing does what it does on its own. Like, that's the wild part about it, bro. That's the wild part about it. And that's what I love about it. And that's why I always keep going, despite what. Because, you can philosophize and do all the shit, bro. You feel me? This shit is open to everybody and anybody. Man, I'm going to dive to the end, bro. I'm gonna dive to the end. And when I do dive, I'm not gonna come with no normal shit. I'm trying to step outside of everything we see. You feel me? The same old shit. It's like you got to use everything as a stepping stone to get to the highest point of understanding, of seeing, of being. You feel me? You got to use those little things as stepping stones, but you don't make them you or make them yourself. You feel me? Because you are your own thing. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the wild part. It's like almost like Bug's Life. You feel me? Like they showed us, we seen this shit in hella shit. Bug's Life when Flip was creating shit outside of what they do. He making he making fucking machines and shit that pick the crops and shit, and they're going, "What are you doing? You're not supposed to do that. You supposed to get back in line and pick the grain like everybody else." That's how things is. It's the God complex. You got to do it this way. Everything is a set way, and it's weird because like within every part of it, it's programmed like that to where if you're not doing it that way, then hey, you're doing it wrong. And it's like, bro, it's no anchor to this shit. You feel me? This shit is has no anchor at all, bro. The waves is moving. It's constantly going in every direction, every which way. Life is here to experience it in every which way possible. Every which way possible. But on that note, I'm about to go. I'm about to go. I'm trying to. I was hoping my shit like turned down, but it ain't. It ain't. It's still going to watch. I'm gonna get off the live, and then I'm gonna be trying to go to sleep, and it's gonna kick back up. And you feel me? And as I'm tripping, as I'm going, I'm not gonna sugarcoat what I'm seeing. I'm not gonna like. That's the one thing I'm not gonna do, bro. I'm gonna only tell you what I see. I'm gonna give it to you what I see, and you can take it for what you want. But this is what I saw. This is what I experienced. That's all I'm saying. This is what I experienced. That's it. I'm not saying take it and make it yours. I'm just saying pay attention. Pay attention. You feel me? And watch what I tell you. Like that be the funny part of my experiences. It's like when it come true, or you start seeing it and shit, or you feel me? Like I had tried to do some research, but I couldn't read shit because my eyes is fucked up. Cause I ain't got my glasses. I can't find them. So I was trying to research some of the stuff I was seeing, which I can't wait to do sometime today. Whenever it wears off. But I'm like going, damn, I've been tripping since like 10:30 last night. Like here it is. What time is it? 5 o'clock in the morning. Damn. Yeah, that's a minute, bro. That's a minute. Yeah, it's okay. So it should be. I should be on my way all the way out. Hopefully. I'm hoping. I'm hoping. But on that note, man, I'ma holler, man. I'm gonna try to knock it out. I'm gonna try to go to sleep. I'm gonna try to go to sleep, but I know I ain't gonna be able to. Cause like I'm gonna be thinking about everything that I said and what I seen until I be able to actually research it and look it up. Cause this shit is fucking crazy, bro. It ain't even crazy. It's not far fetched. Like when you just think about the programming and we talk about the matrix and being in the matrix, but we never knew like I always like it was programmed to make you think like you're the controller of the matrix. But that complex, that thing right there was actually the controller, making you think you the controller, but you not the controller, but you is the controller type shit. Like there's still an outside boundary that goes beyond, you feel me? The thing that you're in. Like it's fucking weird as shit, bro. It's weird as shit, but it's dope at the same time to just be venturing off into it. Who's that? Sun Tzu? Sun Tzu, what it do? I can't even read that shit, Sun Tzu. I wish I could. Let's see, gonna go in. Discord. Oh, okay. No, okay, yeah. Sun Tzu. Okay, all right, hold on. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I think if I ain't, you feel me? I think you said y'all in Discord. I'm gonna pop in right now. Give me a second. But all right. Peace out, YouTube. Well, I'll try to come back once I pop over there with them.